So it's been flying through some YouTube channels and checking out the information, and it seems that 95% of YouTube are shills. If you're not talking about the Holy Grail and blood over intent, you're just laying out breadcrumbs of lies. Just talking absolute nonsense. And, people just get caught on loop. They follow this trail of lies and they're just following it. Oh, that makes sense. But they don't know certain information. And this is what makes it difficult. This is a dualistic place. So you got to see the other side of the coin to master it. See what I'm saying? So it's to become whole and complete, you have to see through the mirror. And it's there's just so many shills. If you're not talking about the Holy Grail, the North Pole, the compass, then you're a shill. Straight up. You're evil. That's what true evil is. When you know the truth and you're not telling anyone about it. Evil is when good people do nothing. And so I've just been feeling this for quite a while. I've got to let everyone know that if you're not talking about the Holy Grail, how much more fucking proof do you need? Do we have to be standing in front of you immortal, shining like the fucking sun? Levitating at 100 feet? With fucking thunderbolts coming out of our hands before you say, oh, there might be something to this. You know what I mean? So if you're not helping humanity by showing the truth, well then you're a shill. You're a disinfo agent, and everyone's got the right to have creative license, poetic license. There's nothing wrong with that. Yet, if you know the truth about the Holy Grail, there's no excuse. You have to tell people and spread awareness. If you don't, God ain't going to be happy with you, alright? And it mightn't seem like anything's going to happen now, but trust me, when it comes to the crux, when there's no money left and everyone's stuck in the matrix with chips in their arms, and then they try and go against the NWO, and then they shoot cyanide from the chip, and then people just bust out in tumours. This is in the Bible. People will seek death, and death shall flee from them. Because they'll be hooked up to this computer. And there's no excuse. Redemption is still possible now. Your Creator wants proof of life now. If you miss this opportunity consciously, there is, I can't be responsible for what's happening, I let you know. Everyone in the Blood Over Intent community lets you know. We gave you a fair choice. We gave you the fork in the road. Most people just go around in circles. We gave you a fork in the road. Here's the truth. You can take this road if you want. And people still walk along this illusion that they call life. And it hurts, it makes me sick, to be honest. So if you're not talking about Holy Grail and blood over intent, you're the shill.